What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. Why? Well, this is by far the best phone of last year, so 2021. And with Samsung just having their Unpacked event and me pre-ordering the S22 Ultra, which is going to potentially be the best phone of 2022, I wanted to remind myself and show you all, maybe for the first time, what the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra has to offer, its pros, its cons, and why it still looks like it's going to match up to anything that this year has to offer. If you want to find out more, keep watching. If you don't, see you later. Let's go. So first things first, let's talk about the phone and how I got it. So here is the phone, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, with its beautiful ceramic back finish in white. And here is the box. I purchased this phone through Wanda Mobile. You can see the card up there or link in description to see the video I done on Wanda Mobile as an organisation and a company. Spoiler, super satisfied. I bought the Chinese ROM version, which, hold on before you get all panicky and stuff, it's just a Chinese ROM. It works everywhere in the world. It's essentially like a global phone. All you have to do is a couple of little tweaks when you first get it. Ensure the language is English, unless you're fluent in Mandarin, of course, or Cantonese, then keep it in that. And delete the Chinese bloatware. That's it. Because it runs on Android 11, it's just the MIUI skin, so it works just as any other Android phone. Download any Google apps, because again, it's not Huawei, so Xiaomi are absolutely fine to use Google Play Store. So now we've got that out of the way, that this is essentially, there's no other differences. This is a typical Xiaomi phone that you'd buy in the UK once you've done those 2 minutes of deleting bloatware. Okay, good. So I purchased the 12 gigabytes of RAM, that's fast DDR5 RAM, the 512 gigabytes of storage, again, UFS 3.1 storage, so not the absolute pinnacle, but the fastest on the market that was there last year. Again, you're not really going to be transferring hundreds of gigabytes of files from your phone typically. It's all going to be backed up in the cloud. Internally, this is running MIUI 13, so the most latest and greatest up-to-date software from Xiaomi. It's actually their stable beta software that I'm running just now. And it has the Snapdragon 888 or Snapdragon 888 chip, whichever you want to call it, which again, until this year, was the fastest and best. Snapdragon now have their 8 Gen 1. Ultimately, if you've got a Snapdragon 865 chip or above, you're not going to have any issues running games, editing, doing whatever you want to do on your phone, like looking up porn stuff. I don't know why I said that. I don't do that. So, what else about the phone? Well, design-wise, this is a big boy. This is a 6.8 inch, 120 hertz, super quad WQE QHD AMOLED. It's the best screen on the planet, basically. Again, until this year, and Samsung just came out with their LTPO2 panel that dynamically refreshes to 1 Hz. This doesn't go all the way down to 1 Hz, however, it does dynamic refresh down to 10 Hz, which is good for battery. Regarding the battery, it's a 4500 milliamp hour battery that charges at 67 watts wired, or 50 watts wirelessly, so better than the S22 Ultra that just came out. But again, as long as you're happy to charge your phone for up to an hour, most phones these days are going to charge absolutely fine. Other things about the phone from the outside are, it's kind of hard to avoid here, but the triple camera on this phone is absolutely insane. But note, this is not all camera. As you can see there is actually a Mi watch band like face stuck to the side of this phone, so you just double tap. I don't use it. Yes, it tells me the time, but to be honest, I can look at a watch or just look at the always on display. iPhone, take note. However, the watch band thing that's slapped in the back also helps if you're taking selfie photos. You can use that as a rear view finder, so you can use the 50 megapixel wide camera lens to take awesome portrait photos as selfies. Other cameras, you have the 48 megapixel ultra wide lens with like 130 degree field of like really ultra wide. Photos looked phenomenal. I'll pop some photos up somewhere around here showing you all the different lenses. It does have the 120 times zoom. Spoiler alert that these photos are trash. Anything beyond 30 times zoom is pretty trash, but anything up to 30 times zoom, it does have a 5 times optical with a 10 times hybrid. Well, 5 times optical zoom that goes up to 120. I don't know, like if you're looking to perv on girls or whatever you're wanting to do, buy like a really cool DSLR camera with a big massive zoom lens like you see those ornithology people doing at canals and stuff. Just buy one of those if you want to be a perv from a mile away. Or a telescope. Yeah, do that. Buy a telescope, Amazon, link in description. Not really. So that's the insides and outsides of the phone. What you want to know, I guess, is cost. The Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra cost me, with the 67 watt charger that I had to buy separately because it was a Chinese variant, £792 from Wanda Mobile. Free delivery to the UK, came within 6 days. Bonus, absolute bonus. Now, with regards to the software, the MIUI software is the first time I've used a Xiaomi phone in depth, and it's just amazing. You can customize absolutely everything. You've got those really cool live wallpapers that I will show you here, but trust me, Flossie Carter, link in the description, goes into way more detail about these live wallpapers. Now, with regards to other customization, you can change the way the fingerprint looks, you can change the way the icons look, the size of the icons. One thing you can't change, and this really pisses me off unless you download an icon pack, which are all free by the way. You've yet to come across anything that cost me money through this, but the icon tags, you know, when you've got a little name tag underneath every app, just doesn't look clean. As you can see here, it just doesn't look clean on my phone. I prefer to have no icon tags. I know what the app is from the image, but hey ho, they're there. And you can download an icon pack with no tags. It's just, I don't particularly like the look of the ones that have no name tags. Security wise, so it's got the ultrasonic, the optical fingerprint. So it's one of those ones where you put your thumb on it. If it's in a dark room, be careful because it's going to get super bright. It shines a super bright light, reads your fingerprint. It's super quick, works every time. Google, take note. Also, Google, still keep watching because it has face unlock. How can a phone in 2021 and now 2022 not have face unlock? Pixel 6 Pro, what's that all about? Obviously it's got pattern and pin for security as well, so numerous ways to unlock and lock your phone. Another cool thing that I promise I don't use, because again this is kind of a scumbag feature, is the thought protection or second space. If I set up a fingerprint with my right finger, it'll open one operating system, one theme, one setup that I have. If I do it with my left, it can open a different one. So you can actually create a proper scumbag folder, not just a folder, sorry, a whole phone, depending on which fingerprint you use, which is really cool feature. I can see the benefits from a legitimate standpoint. Maybe you've got a work setup and a personal setup, so you keep things completely separate. So, other cool things about the phone are the speakers. I've yet to, so I've tested for this channel, used maybe 50, coming on to 20 phones nowadays, and we're in the best of the best, top of the range. These speakers piss all over the other phones when it comes to sound, visual. Like watching content on this is just absolutely perfect, because you'll also notice, well actually you won't really notice, but there is a hole punch in the top left hand corner, but with this particular wallpaper theme you won't see it. What you would see when you're watching content on an iPhone is that stupid notch. No matter how small you try and make it, Apple, we still notice it. And this pill design that you're going for with an extra dot, don't even get me started. So what else do you do with your phone? You watch content, you surf the web, you take pictures, and you answer calls and sleaze through Instagram. This does that very well, all for less than £800. I'd like to just drop in here that I just pre-ordered the Samsung S22 Ultra in that absolutely stunning online exclusive sky blue color, but for the 256GB storage and 12GB RAM version, I just paid £1,250. So over £450 more for that device, which, yeah, I'm going to find it hard to hear any arguments that that is worth like 50% more than what I paid for the Mi 11 Ultra. So yeah, but I'm going to review it when it comes. It should be here on the 25th of February, I think was the date. It should be out. Sadly, I don't have one in my studio because I am a small YouTuber that doesn't get stuff for free. And 3 weeks before they come out. Not that I'm bitter at all. Thank you very much for watching this. If you have any questions about the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, please give me a shout. Any questions about buying a phone through Wanda Mobile, again, leave a comment below. And yeah, why don't you subscribe? No, why don't you subscribe? Right, peace.